Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my first day in Oslo and we are going to be spending the next 24 hours looking after our mind, body and soul. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know this is such a big thing for me. The Norwegian culture is so heavily based around this and it's such a massive part of their culture that I thought I'd go and take advantage of some of the things that they do here. So we're going forest bathing, we're doing some saunas, but right now we're going to go grab some breakfast, so let's go. So I've come to this toast bar for my breakfast just because they do like really healthy breakfast. Obviously I'm supposed to treat my body like a temple today, so I've gone for avocado and poached egg on toast with a mango and apple juice, and I'm super excited because I love avocado toast. The food here is actually so good, highly recommend. They do loads of different toast with like loads of different things on, but my plan now is I've got to leave in like the next 5 minutes. So I've just left the toast place and honestly it was so good, but I'm going to get the tram now to the forest and go forest bathing. Okay guys, this forest bathing thing, I'm nearly at the meeting point, but I've had to walk up so many stairs and I am not fit and I'm so tired and I'm out of breath and I've got a 3-hour walk to do yet. This is just the walk to the meeting point, not even the actual walk. I'm gonna die. So I obviously went forest bathing, that was what I'd come up to this park to do, and I met the woman at the top near where you saw all these views, and it was a really cool experience. So we did it in Ekbag Park, I think it's called, and it's actually a sculpture park that's like within the forest, and it's honestly beautiful up here and the views are insane, and obviously there's like lots of foresty areas, and yeah, that's why obviously forest bathing is done here. But you basically, with forest bathing, you get invited to do different sensory activities is the way that kind of I did it with my guide, and she invites you to do different things. You don't have to do it, but personally I tried to do every single one of them. So this one here, we kind of stood with our eyes closed and went through all of our senses. It was kind of like a meditation ritual in that respect, and we kind of worked our way up the body, making sure that we were very present and within the forest. Then I headed out on this little walk and I was invited to just have a wander, like a slow walk, just take in everything around me. At the end of each, you kind of come back together and share the experiences you had. You obviously, again, you didn't have to do it, but I wanted to make the most of the experience and did as much of it as possible. This bit was actually quite funny because it was an invitation to sit with your back to a tree and just kind of feel and be with nature. But I had gone to sit down to read the invitation right next to a tree. So it was kind of funny and kind of perfect. And yeah, it was just this whole experience of forest bathing. I highly recommend anybody to go do it because it is so good for your mind, body, soul. It's like a big long meditation in the forest where you just feel completely present and at one with nature. As weird as it sounds, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience, and I'll definitely be taking things home with me that I learned from this experience.
tea ceremony is a forest tea ceremony. So I usually have a wooden cup, which is the forest cup, but it went the same way as the the sage, which I was drinking, incense. So today I will first put some tea. This is for the forest, and I will pass it to you in a moment. If you like, you can whisper inside or into the cup what forest has given you. So it's one way of giving back to the forest. And the herbs, there's 26 different kind of herbs, and there is some sugar in it. I should have asked you if you were diabetic or something. No. And the herbs, usually I pick herbs myself here, but it's too late now. So these are gathered earlier, and it's like blueberry leaves, birch leaves, dandelion leaves and flower, etc. I don't know all the English. And so I'll pass this to you, and you can whisper or say into the cup or in from inside. It is?
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's good. It's like, and you can taste peppermint probably and rosemary. In the wintertime we have to have a really big fire going here, and we have to go in and out in the fire zone because it's so cold, because forest bathing is so slow.
Yeah.
So I often have to write the evening before, and I have to really have 3 times more clothes than you really think, because it's not like hiking, you know.
It gets colder the more you're in the forest as well. It's
exactly,
not really,
exactly.
Yeah.
What do you feel you can bring from this forest bathing with you home, or the rest of the day, or?
Well, obviously I've said to you that I go into the forest at home anyway, and I go for walks, but this has felt way more meditative.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like the whole using all of your senses whilst you're in the forest, I'm definitely going to be using that when I'm going for my walks and doing all of that.
Right.
Instead of just go, because I'd go for a walk and go journal, so I'd go sit in the forest leaning against a tree anyway, but I'd be journaling, so I'd almost not be in the present, because I'd be thinking about either the future or the past or whatever's on my mind. But I think doing it with all your senses and touching and feeling and just being very present is a very different experience.
Well, that's really good feedback. It makes me very happy, and I think that's the purpose, you know, being able to make some of the tools with you. You've always had them. It's just you're just being reminded of, like when you're a kid, you did all of this.
Honestly, so many. I think you saying as well at the start, what childhood memories does it remind you of? When I was walking around and doing all the different invitations, it more and more things kept reminding me of like when I was little and being like in nature. And I think that was very good, like almost like prompt to
Exactly.
like get me thinking.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, it's like even if one doesn't have so much time, using some of the prompts or invitations, they help you go into the meditative into this state of mind, because you more and more quickly you open your senses, just like when you do other type of meditations, you know, with breathing and going into your body. And at the same time we go into the forest body. You said you're 24 hours in Oslo?
Well, I'm doing 3 different YouTube videos whilst I'm here, so I'm here for 3 full days. I leave on Saturday, but obviously I'm taking that day, it's just a travelling day. and today I'm doing all like mind, body, soul kind of stuff. So this evening I'm doing a meditation ritual at the sauna.
Wow.
By the fjord.
Down by the monk museum?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Because I do quite a lot of meditation and stuff anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, that's exciting.
I think you really will enjoy being doing the sauna, and it's now the sun goes down at 6:30.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know what time are you.
It's at 7. So
yeah, so but it'll still be light, and that's really cool. So I'm so happy you have nice weather.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm so happy for that.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the best experiences I have ever done. It was like a massive long 2-hour meditation in the forest, just completely immersed within nature. Honestly, incredible experience. Highly recommend anybody to do this. So Norway is huge on outdoor life and just spending more time in nature because it's so good for your mind, body and soul. And that's obviously what this video is. That's what I'm trying to do all day because it's one of their like key mottos to live by. So the woman told me that they have a saying that's free air life. I can't remember what it is in Norwegian, but they literally live by it, and it basically sums it up. And she said that people are outside all the time here, even in winter when there's like no light hours and it's dark all the time. People are just constantly outside, and it's great. Like it's an incredible way to live, and it's so good for your brain. Like I feel great. There's so much science behind being out in nature and it being good for your mental health, your physical health. Like it literally is just good for your body. Like get outside, get into a forest. But it's nice because I can take things that I've learned today, any of the like little meditation bits and pieces that I've done today in the forest, I can take that and use it when I'm walking around the forest at home, and I can implement the Norwegian forest bathing into my own life. But I'm off to go get some food now. We are heading to a ramen place called Hrimnir. I don't think I've pronounced that right. I don't think I've pronounced a single Norwegian word right since being here. But yeah, I'm gonna go get ramen. So it's a fusion place. So it's like Norwegian and Japanese fusion, I believe. And they do like healthy ramen bowls, which is obviously really, really good for you. So that is where we're heading. Okay, so the place I was gonna go for dinner, the ramen place, is actually bookings only, so I'm going to a different place, which is like a vegan restaurant. It's a bit of a shame. I think I'm going to try and book for later in the week, just because like I was really, really looking forward to it. And I absolutely love a ramen, and it would have fit perfectly with the whole healthy eating thing. But yeah, unsuccessful. I think for the rest of the week I need to maybe make sure I book stuff in advance so that I don't have this problem again. Okay, so we've got half a quinoa bowl, which looks so good, and the cauliflower is obviously pink. And then I've got a taco bowl for my main. Super healthy, super yummy. Can't wait to try it. I'm also going to stream now. Okay, so I had to end stream because I was honestly freezing walking around in Oslo in the evening. Like as soon as it starts to the sun starts to go down, it gets very cold very quickly. But so I've run back, come to get my earmuffs, come to put my fluffy boots on, put my bikini on underneath, fluffy jumper, fluffy coat, everything fluffy. I'm going to a meditation ritual on the fjord in a sauna. I'm so excited, but I'm really late, so I need to go right now. I'm absolutely knackered. I went to the sauna, my face and my skin looking so good. So I went to go do a meditation ritual at Sukabeiten. Sukkerbeiten. I don't know how you say it. I definitely have butchered that. It's basically the Norwegian sauna thing. So you jump in the fjord, which is obviously like freezing cold water, and I did it at 7 p.m. at night. It was like an evening ritual, and so it was dark outside, and it was also freezing outside anyway. And then you go in the sauna, and the one I did was a meditation ritual. So I had a guided meditation, and I couldn't video in there because it was so hot. You're not allowed to take phones, you're not allowed to take electronics. And like, it was such a good experience. My skin feels amazing. I was sweating so much, which is so good for you. And then I didn't think that like I'd be able to go in the cold water. I thought, I'm gonna pussy out. Like, I nearly didn't even go because the thought of it was just like horrendous. I was like, I don't think I can do it. And I was already like so cold earlier. And then when I was like, no, you know what? Like, this is a once in a lifetime experience. I'll go do it. Got there, and I'm so proud of myself for doing it because it was such a good experience. Like, I love meditation anyway, and I've spoken about it before in terms of like mental health. It is so helpful. Saunas are obviously brilliant for the mind. Cold water therapy is also massively good for your mental and physical health as well. So yeah, honestly, such an amazing experience. Made me feel so good, and I would definitely do it again. Like I was saying, like, if I lived here, I think I would do it every single week. It's just such a, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just wild. Like, it's so good. Like, I've been in a sauna before, but never done like a proper sauna ritual and like jumping in the fjord and all of that business. I can't even explain it. Like, it was really good. Okay, so I'm showered and I am ready for dinner. I've just decided to put a black turtleneck on and black skirt because honestly, it is freezing outside, especially because it's dark now. But I've booked a table at Astara, I think it's called, Astara Bar, which is a vegan restaurant, and they do like super healthy food, and it's also like a techno bar, which is really cool. I'm so tired, and I really can't be bothered, but I've also been so excited for this, and I'm not about to cancel last minute. So yeah, let's get going, because otherwise I'm gonna miss my table booking. Tired. I need a big sleep. I've been up so early. I've done so much today. I'm so tired. The techno bar, the vegan food at the techno bar was delicious. It was so good. The bar, the vibes were impeccable. I felt like I was eating food in a fairy forest. The only qualm, is that the right word? The only issue, we'll use that instead. The only issue I have with it is that like I was sat on the floor. So like they have these like cushioned seats and like low tables. So you literally like sit, like kind of like they do in Japan, I guess. A little bit like that. So you sit on the floor and you eat. But I have such bad backache now, and I kept getting cramp in my foot because I wore a skirt. I didn't really think, like I thought I might be actually sat at a table. I don't know, I just didn't think that I'd be sat on the floor. So I didn't really plan accordingly. But I wore a skirt, so I had to sit obviously with my knees shut and like my knees, my legs. I couldn't sit with like my legs crossed, so it wasn't as comfortable. And so I was sat with like this, like literally like this. It was just getting super uncomfortable, and I was getting cramp in my foot and my back hurts, and I need a big sleep. But other than that, pardon me. Other than that, it was honestly so nice. I would highly recommend anybody going. If you are in Oslo. If you're in Oslo. And obviously it's super healthy, and like, it's just amazing. Like, it was so nice in there. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here and get some well-deserved sleep, because that is also very good for your mind, body, soul. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different to usual, and I absolutely love doing travel content, so if you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed it as well, and hopefully there will be lots more travel content coming soon. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you don't miss when I post, and I will see you when I next upload. Bye guys.